Welcome traders, my name is Mike Hamilton and I'm here to give you the daily view of the markets courtesy of Currency House. But before I do that, a couple of reminders. Don't forget Currency House are offering 30% bonuses on new accounts. Okay, 30% bonuses, so don't miss out. Secondly, don't forget that we operate a live trading room. This is kicking off at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, so if you want login details then contact us and come along and watch the pros trade to help you sharpen up your trading skills, or just to get a second opinion. That's entirely up to you. So straight ahead with these markets, what have we here? We have the Nikkei. I'm using the Nikkei as a leading indicator here because I think if the Nikkei can break up here, I think that will take the Dow and allow the yen pairs to rotate back to their uptrends. So if we can break today's high as the US comes back to the market, then I think I would look to buy the pound yen and the euro yen. However, it closed below this level here, and I would be concerned about possible downturn in the Dow and other markets. So that's what I'm looking for in the Nikkei. Quick look at the euro. I just think both these charts are indicators of the appetite for risk. Now the euro has hit the 38.2% fib level in thin trading. If we can build on that and close above this 136, then I think this could run up. At the moment, I have to say this is a downtrend and all pullbacks are bought. So if we knock into 136 tomorrow and fail, then I think we're coming to at least 134.55 and possibly lower. What do I think realistically will happen? Sorry, realistically. So I mentioned my words there. I think we're trapped between the 50 EMA here and 200 EMA here. At the very least, I think this 135.90 area will give way. I think we'll crash into that and roll over. But yeah, I need to see what the US wants to do once the US is around. So on that basis, in quiet trading, the pound US dollar has held up okay. This is a massive trend line here. Good retail figures on Friday gave a massive boost to the pound, but this level needs to give. So you can see all these markets, the quiet trading with the US away on Martin Luther King Day, then we are just sitting under pivots. I mean, that looks very, very much like the Nikkei. So that's why I would look to the Nikkei in the start of the Euro session just to see how that has progressed, if it has progressed to the upside at all. But it's these yen pairs that I'm really interested in. I took the pound yen off of this level here because it's a 50%. I did it in the trading room on Thursday and Friday. Obviously Thursday I only got a small move. On Friday I got well into 120 points plus. We're sitting the right side of this trend line. We have held the 50% for a week now. If we can just break this 171.50, then I think we can return to 172.80 plus. However, if this is a spinning top, we break the low, then we are in trouble and we are at least potentially coming right the way down to 168 and 160. What do I think is going to happen? I think the pound is very bullish. I think these markets are still getting bought despite being very elevated and extended. So I would still look to buy any dips into this 170, 90 area and trade that to the up and see if I can get a move to the upside. And the other ones I'm interested in this CAD yen because I think oil could be about to bounce and the CAD will follow the oil. This is the CAD yen. I traded this in the room from this level here into the 80 EMA and took it off. But I'm getting interested in this again. This is a hammer under the 200 EMA. So like the Nikkei, like the pound, break today's high, and I think we could make a run for 96.50, and who knows, maybe even beyond up to these levels here. So we're just hovering underneath the daily 200 and underneath this fib level here, 38.2%. So, and whilst on the subject of the CAD, let's look at the oil and see what you think of the oil. I'm long this oil from the lows in the Euro session today, obviously because I'm a Euro trader, and I was at my desk as usual. I think that is a key level of support. If we start to break up there, so I'm trying to draw a wedge. If we break Friday's high, I think we're at the very least going to attach ourselves to this 95.80 area, which would bode well for the CAD yen. So back to the CAD yen. Yeah, this is a good way of trading oil. I would look to buy, see if I can get the 95 area, stick my stop under 94.75 and then see if that can break and close higher. Okay, so I'm interested, as long as the Nikkei holds up, as long as the Euro doesn't drop through the floor, I think the pound yen and the CAD yen are two good moves. And we've got data this week. We've got obviously the weekly jobs for the US on Thursday. We've got a CAD rate decision, and what else have we got? Yeah, a lot of CAD data this week. CAD manufacturing sales expected to be weaker. So I want to get this data out of the way before I start engaging in the CAD then. Wednesday it's UK jobs and the unemployment rate for the UK, and then the rate decision later on in the afternoon on Wednesday, and just a mix of mediocre range data here apart from CAD retail sales. It's a busy day for the CAD, but a relatively quiet week for the pound and a relatively quiet week for the dollar. Alright, I'll leave it there, and don't forget, if you're interested in opening a new account, Currency House will give you 30% bonuses. Come in the room, join us, watch how we trade, and I look forward to seeing you at the next update.